This chair is hella squeaky. Hi, it's Terreana. Thanks for stopping by my channel. Today I wanted to do a makeup look more geared towards Valentine's Day, and I wanted to use like the typical pinks and sparkly cutesy types of colors. So if you're definitely not into that, you can just substitute them for like blacks and grays. Let's go ahead and get into the video. My brows are already done and my lids are already prepped with concealer. I use the concealer by Kylie Cosmetics. It's in the shade Peanut. I think I'm going to use the palette that I just love right now, which is the Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. And I'm also going to use a Super Shock shadow by ColourPop. This is in the shade Bubbly. I haven't used these in a while, so I figured, why not? This color is so pretty, it just has a really nice sheen to it. I'm gonna incorporate this in the eye look in some kind of way. I don't know yet, we'll see. So I will go ahead and zoom you guys in a little bit further. I'm gonna start it by using a transition color. I'm gonna use this color here. I'm going to use the MAC 224 brush. Just placing this in the outer corner. And I'm just following the shape of my brows. Using windshield wiper motions. Getting a sheer wash of color. And I'm just blowing that all the way out. This is going to be very simple, something that everyone can do. Not using very many colors, but it's going to be really nice and put together. And now I'm going to use the color Supreme. It's this one right here. I'm using the same brush, and I'm going to apply that in the inner corner and blending it out to meet the other shadow that we just placed on there. I'm just using a little bit more color just so I can get that pigmentation right. I'm going to take a more dense brush, and this is the Stilazzi Color Blend brush. It's the number L211. Using that same color, I'm going to pack this on the lid. So by using a more densely packed brush, you're gonna get a more intense color payoff. Now I'm switching back to the MAC 224 brush. I'm gonna lightly blend the edges. Blend that into the transition colors that we placed on top. I'm gonna go back in with the shade Ginger and place that on the outer corner. Just blend that out a little bit more. This is going to deepen the look, but not too much. Now taking the Super Shock Shadow Bubbly, I'm going to use my pinky finger and apply that in the inner corner. Go ahead and take a brush because I'm literally poking my eye out right now. Taking this Hakuhodo brush, this is the J5529. This is a natural hair brush, which I would prefer to use a synthetic, but I'm not gonna go and reach for another one. This one's fine for now. So I'm just gonna apply this to the inner corner and just blend it out. So when I'm blending, I'm applying it just a little bit above the crease. and then a little on the lash line. Next, I'm going to apply some eyeliner, and this is also by ColourPop. It's in the shade Charmer, I believe. Yes, it's in the shade Charmer. And it's just like a purpley color. The eyeliner, I'm applying it on top and bottom, making sure to smudge it right there in the lash line so I get a nice smoky effect, but nothing too dramatic. With an angled brush, this is by ColourPop, it's the E14 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and smudge out that liner that I just placed down. And I'm making sure to pull that out as well. Alright, so the main part of the eyes are done. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some lashes. Moving on to foundation, I'm using this foundation by Juvia's Place. It's number 335, Punta Cana. A little bit goes a long way with this foundation. So this is my shade. I will probably not even use all of this. Taking a synthetic brush, I'm going to be using the Morphe M439. I mean, look at that crazy coverage. I still have some texture issues and some scarring right now, so this foundation covers up like everything. Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? I don't have any plans for Valentine's Day with my husband. He's going to be working, so I am going to do something with my son. I'm going to take him out on a little date and we're going to spend some time together, trying to raise him to be a little gentleman. So we do dates pretty often, actually. He's actually pretty fun to go out and do stuff with. Right, here's the foundation so far, and look, see how much I still have left? Like, the coverage is insane. I'm gonna go and take this flat shadow brush by Stilazzi. This is the L223, and I'm just going to go around to any areas that might need a little extra coverage and blend out any areas that has too much foundation. My skin is very dehydrated right now. I am getting over being sick. I swear there's always something going around here on Guam. So I try and stay as healthy as possible, but it is a struggle. It is a real struggle. My son got sick, I got sick, and it was weird. It wasn't like some long, drawn out sickness. It was only like a few days where we were actually feeling like crap. Now we just feel like we're just tired. It's pretty much blended out. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and then just press around the areas where I really didn't add foundation and just kind of blend those areas together. Now I'm going in with my same concealer, the one by Kylie Cosmetics. This is in the shade Peanut. I'm just highlighting areas on my face. Taking my beauty blender and blending that out. So for Valentine's Day, I think I'm gonna take my son to go watch a sunset. I want to take him to Chuck E. Cheese, but I can't with all the germs. I can't. I swear, like, we always get sick at places like that. Him and I, we watch sunsets a lot, So maybe I'll take him to a different place to watch a sunset, and then maybe pack a picnic and then give him his little Valentine's Day goodies. My son loves a good snack or any type of sweets, really. He's always eating something. Okay, so that's all blended out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set that with my powder mixture. There's really no point in showing you because it's a random mix of things. I'm just going to take any kind of brush that's a little fluffy and set all the areas that I added that concealer. Add a little bit extra here just in case we get some fallout with the eyeshadows. Then I'm going to finish up the eye look. I'm gonna go back in that shade Supreme, and I'm using the brush that came with the palette. I'm just pressing this into the lower lash line. Taking a really tiny brush by Morphe, this is the E36. It's really little. I'm gonna just go ahead and blend that color out and making sure to get a nice blend with the eyeliner that's under there. So that's what we look like right now. I'm just gonna dust off the powder underneath my eyes and everywhere else that I place that powder. I'm gonna bronze my skin with a little bit of this Fenty bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. My bronzer is on, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of glow to my skin. I'm gonna be using this highlighter by Marc Jacobs, the big one, the Omega Glaze. So I'm going to add some blush. I take this blush by Beauty Counter. This is in the shade Date. And I'm applying it with a large powder brush by Solazzi. This is the L3117. I'm just going to blend that into my highlight. And up a little bit. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to add a little bit of that highlighter in the inner corner. Now I'm going to wipe off this lip gloss. This is a Buxom lip gloss. This was in my favorites, but for whatever reasons I couldn't find it. So that's this one right here. And this is in the shade Sangria. But I'm going to go ahead and wipe that off and add my lippy for the day. So the shade that I'm adding to my lips is called Karma, and it is by Kylie Cosmetics. I think I'm going to add a little bit of lightness in the inside of this lip. So I'm going to take Posy K, put that in the inside just a little bit. These are both Velvet Matte formulas. Last but not least, I almost forgot, I'm gonna put some mascara on the lower lash line. I'm using the MAC Giga Black Lash, Extended Play Giga Black Lash, the one I always use. Let me spray my face. Here's the look up close. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and write a comment down below if you have any questions or you just want to chat. Also check out my website, it's Terreana.com. Thanks again for watching. Bye guys.